Welcome back to Sloosh and Box Talk Championship Edition. Today with
Uh-huh.
me, I got the Sloosh
What's up?
in house.
Uh-huh.
We're going to recap the divisional round, give our goods, bads, and uglies, talk about the College Football National Championship and the bet that Savi lost,
Uh-huh.
and much, much more. So, everybody stay tuned. Hope everybody enjoys. First off, we're going to start with the goods, the bads, and the uglies. The goods this weekend: the Washington Commanders upset the Lions
That was crazy
in
as hell.
Detroit.
Second quarter was crazy as hell.
Yeah, it was crazy. It was a crazy game just to watch in general. If you didn't get to watch it, I'd recommend go watch the highlights real quick. Just watch Jaden Daniels be arguably the best rookie quarterback of all time. Watch Jared Goff ball out, but also
Come up short.
come up short, throw a couple picks, and watch Ben Johnson not give the ball back to Jahmyr Gibbs for a while and give it to Montgomery for some reason. But anyways, that takes us to the bads. The Ravens. The Rams defense not being able to tackle Saquon both times they played. Saquon ran for over 500 yards on him this year.
You said the Ravens?
Yeah, I meant the Rams. I went Rams defense next. The Ravens are bad just because they lost.
We'll get there.
Yeah, Derrick Henry. Derrick Henry's window might be closing. But either way, the Rams defense couldn't. I mean, Saquon 500 yards on him,
Uh
and then Jared Goff. Jared Goff just can't win in big moments, I guess.
313 yards, one touchdown, three interceptions.
Yeah. I mean, that's not a terrible stat line. Like three
I'm saying.
interceptions sucks, but still threw for over 3 bills. But and the ugly is the Lions defense. We knew they were banged up, so I don't know if you really call that ugly or not. Like they had guys that hadn't played all season playing.
Mm-hmm.
And then Mark Andrews cost the Ravens the game, which it wasn't necessarily all his fault. You know, you're in that situation. You can't blame it all on one guy, but he had two opportunities to catch the same ball, and he dropped
Drop
them
both of them.
So he'll bounce back.
Yeah, but hold on, a little slight thing. Little kindness thing. You see that the Bills fucking mafia, I guess, threw down over $1 million to his fucking charity.
Yeah, because people are threatening to kill him.
Yeah, that shit was crazy.
Like, arguably, I mean, Lamar Jackson's number one weapon. You know, he's gonna threaten to kill him. Whatever.
Yeah, it was crazy.
Let's be a better fan base. Take your L.
Yeah.
But I mean,
shit happens, dude.
if I was a Ravens fan too, I'd probably be pissed. Like, fuck, Derrick Henry's gonna be like 31, turning 32 next year. Like his fucking running back window is getting really, really, really close to not being there anymore.
Right.
You thought Derrick Henry was the last piece you needed to go to the bowl, and now you're sitting at home watching the Bills play the Chiefs again.
Once more.
Run her back. But that takes us. We're going to switch it to some NFC talk here. The Commanders.
That was
Goddamn,
crazy.
Did not see that coming at all. I mean, and the crazy part is they had them +8 favorites going into the game, so they were supposed to lose by 8 or more in theory. And they came out, beat the Lions.
Beat the shit out of them.
No, they did. Like, I wasn't watching the first part of the game because the location I was at did not have the game.
Mm-hmm.
And then I pulled up like mid-second quarter, not mid-second quarter, like end of second quarter, right before half. I was like, "What the hell is that?" And I texted the Sloosh. I was like, "Up at half?"
Mm-hmm. Like I said,
I had no faith. It was crazy. Let me get the stats pulled up here. It's being slow. 45-31 final score. Daniels 299, 2 touchdowns. Brian Robinson 77 yards, 2 touchdowns. McLaurin goes for 4 for 87 and 1 touchdown. So, I mean, the line, they gave up a lot of bad field position too, like with the interceptions.
Yeah.
Which that's happy. Like you throw interceptions, you have short fields to drive.
Yeah.
But shout out. Trying to figure out. Shout out Dorrance Armstrong for getting 2 sacks. Had the only 2 sacks on the team.
Big moments.
Big moments. Shout out Quan Barton for getting a pick six. But Commanders figure out a way to get it done. It wasn't pretty. The score is crazy, 45 to. But shout out them for getting it done, beating the Lions, who were the Super Bowl favorites, or at least NFC champ favorites. Now they get a roll into the link to play the Eagles, who they beat last time they played.
It's probably gonna be one of the more toxic games.
Yeah, but I feel like both fan bases are toxic.
That's what I'm saying.
It's
crazy.
Everybody forgot about the Commanders because they've been ass for so long.
Yep.
But the Eagles, we know, are toxic. Then we got Bills Mafia rolling in the Arrowhead. So you know that game's gonna be.
That's gonna be crazy.
A lot of craziness going around, but so another recap of divisional game here. Chiefs beat the Texans 23-14.
Somehow, some way.
Well, the game wasn't pretty either.
The game was not pretty.
CJ Stroud didn't throw any interceptions, threw for 245. But Joe Mixon, 88 yards, 1 touchdown. And leading receiver Nico Collins, 81 yards, 0 touchdowns. Chiefs, on the other hand, Patrick Mahomes for 177 and 1 touchdown. Kareem Hunt with a touchdown and 44 yards. Pacheco only got 5 carries for 18 yards, which is kind of crazy. But old man TK.
Old man TK
came out of retirement and went for 7 receptions, 117 yards, and a touchdown.
He said, "My time is now. You can't see me."
He said, "You know what? They don't need me in the regular season anymore. I'll just show up in the playoffs."
That's what he was saving himself for, dude.
I mean, I saw a stat that Travis Kelce has over 70 receiving yards in all of his playoff games when Mahomes is his quarterback.
Uh-huh.
And I was like, that ain't happening this time.
That ain't happening this time.
Yeah, it's going to happen. D-Hop goes catchless, though. So that's another weapon that hasn't been used in the playoffs yet that I think will be huge going up against the Bills this week. But we'll go into the Rams-Eagles here.
It's Rams and Eagles.
Matthew Stafford for 324, 2 touchdowns. Kyrie Williams, 19 carries for 106 yards, but a costly fumble in the fourth quarter when the Rams were driving to go up. Puka Nacua, 97 yards. Shout out Colby Parkinson. Yeah, Parkinson for 2 receptions, 9 yards, and a touchdown.
Yep.
And then Eagles, Jalen Hurts only throws for 128 yards.
Which isn't, that's not uncommon. You know what I'm saying?
No, not for the Eagles. Saquon breaks the 200 mark for 205 yards, 2 touchdowns. Jalen Hurts, 7 carries for 70 yards, 1 touchdown. Had a long touchdown, like third play of the game, which was awesome to watch.
I missed it. I missed it.
I watched Saquon did the same thing a couple times. Jalen's was 44 yards. Saquon was 78. And then Dallas Goedert leading the team in receptions for 56 yards, 4 receptions. AJ Brown and Devontae Smith held the 6 I'm all mixed up today. 6 receptions and 35 yards, which is absolutely crazy to hold 2 of arguably the best wide receivers in the NFL to that. But when you have a running back running for 205, you got to throw the ball that much.
You got Saquon Barkley's angry ass in the fucking backfield.
All pissed off.
Yeah, something's gonna happen.
And then, in my opinion, the best game of the weekend, Baltimore at Buffalo. Bills win 27-25 off a failed 2-point conversion. Lamar goes for 254 and 2 touchdowns, 1 pick. Derrick Henry for 84 yards, 1 touchdown. Justice Hill, backup running back, goes for 50 yards. Lamar had 39. And then Isaiah Likely for 73 yards and a touchdown. And Rashad Bateman for 66 yards and a touchdown. Which isn't a terrible game. But 2-point conversion hurt him. And then Josh Allen, 127, 0 touchdown passing. He ran for 2 for 20 yards. James Cook for 67. Leading receiver was Shakir with 67 yards. So this game was not a big, stats are jumping at you. But you give the ball to Josh Allen within the 5-yard line, he's going to score. It's basically.
Yeah, it's pretty much automatic.
Yeah,
It did stop late in the what was it, the fourth?
Yeah.
That one time, and then just still lost. But like, you know, big moment like that, you fucking stop Josh Allen. That fired me up. Ugh.
I mean, yeah, Josh Allen. I'm excited to see what the next game's gonna look at.
Might be just like this one. My opinion might just be exactly just like this one.
Like this one, but the Bills win.
No.
Isaiah Likely's gonna drop. Not Isaiah Likely. D Hop's gonna drop a one-handed pass back in the end zone. Bills win. Turns into Allen head instead of Burrow head.
Uh-uh.
Anyways, I'm done with my Chiefs slander for now. That takes us. Excuse me. Takes us into the playoff picture. So we have Eagles, Commanders,
Uh-huh.
Bills, Chiefs, both on Sunday.
They're
Chief-
both on Sunday?
Yeah,
I think that one was on Saturday.
that's how it was last year, but not this year.
They always switching shit up, man. Bullshitting.
But Commanders and Eagles play at 2 o'clock on Fox, and then the Bills and Chiefs play at 5:30 on CBS. Be a good way to end your weekend there. Watch a little bit of Chiefs Bills. Right now they have Kansas City favored at 2. Got the Bills plus 110, and they have Washington plus 230 with Philadelphia -6. Over-unders are at 47.5 and 48.5. I like the unders in the Bills Chiefs game.
Yeah. That's gonna be defensive.
It's gonna be cold. It's gonna be a
cold
ground and
fuck.
pound.
It's gonna be classic fucking playoff Bills Chiefs, you know what I'm saying?
One for the record books.
Uh-huh.
You can buy 3 tickets in the upper bowl for $220 a piece if you're interested in going.
I'm good.
I'm not. I don't have that money right now.
Yeah, it's cold.
Yeah.
I hate the cold.
And you're in the upper bowl, wind whipping around.
That shit sucks. Just thinking about it.
We thought the KU game was cool. But coming up next, we'll give some off-season talk here. That takes us into our sort of off-season talk here. The shout out the Bears hiring Ben Johnson, offensive coordinator for the Lions.
Yep.
It'll be interesting to see what happens there. Bears have notoriously hired bad head coaches, and it's crazy that Ben Johnson stays in division and goes to the Bears.
To the goddamn Bears.
When he has to play the Lions twice a year.
Yeah.
But either way,
They probably split 1-1 next
And
year. Watch it. I'm
yeah.
calling it right now.
the Jets hire Aaron Glenn, defensive coordinator for the Lions.
Wow.
So Lions are looking for an offensive and defensive coordinator right now. But Aaron Glenn did crazy things with a banged up defense. Like absolutely wild if you think about it. Like you lose Aiden Hutchinson. They were down like at one point like 65% of their starters and still led to the best season that Detroit's had in football and ever.
In the history of the whole wide world.
And then so that leads to the question I asked for you. What does that mean for the Lions' future? You think they're gonna bounce back, or you think next year they regress a little bit because they're losing 2 stud play callers on both sides of the ball?
I mean, either way, they still got a chance to be in like a playoff team. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, it goes to the old saying, like, if one person goes, it's usually not the whole fucking team that, dwindles.
Yeah, like Dan Campbell still has the culture
Yeah,
established there.
he has a plan. They're gonna be biting kneecaps still, dude. Yeah. No question about it. They're still gonna be biting kneecaps. Like when Eric Bieniemy left the Chiefs, like for a little bit, we was like, dang, that's like one of the greatest right there. Probably not now, obviously not now, but like at the time, he was smacking shit in Kansas City.
Now you got Matt Nagy doing it.
Yeah. Everybody was sleeping on Matt Nagy too.
It's kind of crazy that Bieniemy left Kansas City to go be the offensive coordinator in Washington. Not the head coach. Offensive coordinator.
Uh-huh.
Why would it so? Why would you leave? Boy could have been on the hunt for a 3P right now.
Right.
Whatever. Then he got fired the next year. Now they're good.
Now they're good.
They're
What
really
happened?
good.
What happened there? They're in the fucking
championship.
AFC Championship. To play his whole team. Like, that's crazy. He probably sitting in his fucking bed every night, just punching the air.
All pissed off, like, damn, I was on 2 championship teams, and now here I am.
Right. Wish it goes, man.
It's the way she goes. But and then I made a K-State future bet. This is, this should be in the college football talk, but I'd like to discuss it right now because I'm kind of amped up about it. Got K-State winning the national championship.
Long shot.
Long shot, but I put $3 on it. What do you know about that?
What do you know about that?
Put $3 on it. My plan is to cash it out when they make the conference championship game, because I put $3 in. It's gonna win 273 if it hits. So I'm guessing it'll get up to like 75. Cash it out for the conference championship game for the Texas trip. Pretty amped up about it though. And then that leaves the coaching jobs with those guys gone. The Jags, Raiders, Saints, and Cowboys all still searching for a head coach.
Mike McCarthy goes to the
Raiders. I think my sources that I've read say that Pete Carroll is a very good chance to get the Raiders coaching job. Tom Brady really likes Pete Carroll. Tom Brady's in charge of the hiring process out there. It's crazy. Minority owner / broadcaster / I'm hiring the next head coach for the Raiders.
Yep.
But good for him. I mean, I don't blame him. If I had an option to have Tom Brady in the building, and that guy knows he's definitely one of the greatest football minds of all time. So why would you not take an opportunity to have him come in and help out? I mean, probably goes, like, in terms of active player or active people right now, if I wanted somebody to come in, I'd go Belichick, Andy Reid, probably Tom Brady.
Probably Tom Brady. Probably.
Yeah, I mean, I'm probably missing somebody that's, like, great. But Andy Reid's in the middle of it right now. Belichick's the greatest coach to ever do it. And then Brady's the greatest player to ever do it.
I dig it.
But
I think Raiders get Pete Carroll to get at least 6 wins.
Yeah.
At least.
Yeah, tough division. I mean, I think the Raiders are going to have a hard time finding a coach, like a younger guy to come in, because you're going into arguably the hardest division of football.
Mm-hmm.
You just think about this offensive side, because NFL is offensive geared. Think about offensive side of the ball. You got Mahomes and Andy Reid still.
Yep.
You got Bo Nixon, his rookie year, had a great rookie year, made the playoffs.
Damn good rookie
got
year.
Justin Herbert and the Chargers that also made the playoffs. Was only going to get better in the second year under Harbaugh. Like, who would want to go to the team that doesn't have a quarterback and their own? Like, I can't name a stud they have on their team.
Right.
Like, I can. Like, Brock Bowers, bright spot. That's about all I got.
The Georgia boy.
Yeah.
That's really it.
He's not going to win Rookie of the Year, but he should. Yeah. He's not going to win because Daniels went on this insane playoff run. But he should definitely win Rookie of the Year. Any other NFL topics you want to talk about here? The Bills made the Chiefs invitational game. Shout out them.
I did not think this shit was going to happen.
I didn't either, but they did.
They fucking did it.
Commanders going to Philly really hot. Beat them last time they played, like I said. So that'll be an interesting game. But
I think they take it all the way.
Commanders?
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Like, a couple nights ago, I was just like, all showed. I was just really thinking about it. I was like, if the Super Bowl boils down to Chiefs and Commanders, I want the Chiefs to win, fucking obviously, but fucking Commanders take it. They fucking earned it. You know what I mean? Daniels had a hell of a fucking year. It was a good year. Like, homie was just like putting the team on his back.
Yeah.
Number 18 defense. And he was just like, fuck, I could ball on the lines real quick.
That's why I think the Eagles win big this week.
Mm-hmm.
Just because of that stat alone. Of number 18 defense going against Saquon Barkley. You can run the ball, you can control time of possession, which isn't like the biggest stat in the world. Like, it doesn't make or break you, but definitely helps a lot. But sorry to seem like we're mailed in on the last week here, but there's not much to talk about until NFL's offseason stuff starts heating up.
Yep.
But
so we bust a smoker out.
Yeah. It's cold as hell out there.
Right. Pissed me off.
But we'll talk a little bit of college ball now. Ohio State wins the Natty. Will Howard says, you know what? I was Big 12 Offensive Player of the Year, or Big 12 Player of the Year, But you know what? I'm gonna run it back. See what's going on in Ohio State. Leads probably one of the greatest offenses to ever play. Oh wow.
Oh wow. What was
I
all
went
that?
here to pull up the stats, and then I already got games for uh August 30th up here. Just trying to pull up the national championship stats. But first drive for Notre Dame is absolutely wild. 18 plays. What was it, like 10 minutes? 18 plays, 10 minutes down the field.
Yeah.
Running the ball down the field, running the ball down the throat.
Whoever the fuck quarterback his name is, I forgot. Oh,
Yeah.
Leonard, Riley Leonard. He's putting the team on his back. That drive right there. The homie ran like what 8 times. Got a touchdown in it.
Yeah, he had 9 carries on the first drive.
Yeah, like shit was insane. That had me fired up, thinking that Notre Dame was going to take it all the way, but yeah, they didn't. However, the third quarter they was putting up some. They was playing some ball there. A little bit of like, I don't want to say false hope because they could have had that. They could have had the game in their hands.
Most definitely could have, but
Yeah,
Ohio State,
great defense.
shout out Will Howard.
Roll Howard.
Not the last play of the game, but leading up to the last play of the game, he freaking takes the ball. Everybody thinks it's a run. He drops back, drops it in a bucket to Jeremiah Smith down the sideline. He dropped it right in a bucket too.
That shit was crazy.
There's no question about it. But hell of a run for
Notre Dame gets that stop. They take it in overtime, probably losing overtime. But still, hell of a game by both teams.
Yeah, congrats making the national championship. You know, if Notre Dame would join a conference, I bet they would have won. Would have had tougher competition throughout the year. Shout out NIU, Northern Illinois University, a new member of the Mountain West Conference. It's crazy. Applause. Yeah, look at all the mountains around Northern Illinois, you know?
Yep.
Either way, shout out them for beating Notre Dame. But besides that, that's our college football talk. I just kind of feel bad. It's kind of a shitty episode, but there ain't nothing to talk about. We're at the end, man.
We ain't got no Pro Bowl selections yet or nothing.
Yeah, we do.
Oh, we do?
Yeah, but we're saving that for our Pro Bowl week by next week.
That's on me.
Yeah, so we'll get into Pro Bowl next week, and then coming up, we'll do State of the Chiefs. No longer the Broncos, State of the Chiefs.
Yep.
Give our playoff picks, and then we'll be out of here. Now leading into State of the Chiefs,
baby. Yeah, stat wise, last week wasn't pretty good. But still, moving on to
the number one stat.
Yeah.
The only stat that matters.
The only stat that matters is the goddamn score. Who won that? Goddamn Chiefs, baby. Let's go. Cheese. Yeah, sick cheese, baby.
All this ref talk, I'm kind of getting sick of it. Like, I understand everybody's points after watching it and like watching the game live, but also like, it don't matter, dude. They're gonna get the 3-peat. It's whatever.
You already accepted it.
With that being said, I'm still gonna pick the Bills this weekend.
Yeah.
And if they make the Super Bowl, I'm gonna pick whoever they're playing. But you know,
Chiefs win this next game, we're winning the Super Bowl for sure. This is test of all time, dude. Like,
we beat Josh Allen.
We beat Josh Allen and the pissed off Bills. More than likely, just pissed off Josh Allen in Arrowhead again. Cold ass Arrowhead. Luckily, they in fucking Buffalo like last year. I bet that shit was cold as hell. I ain't never been that side. Don't plan to go to fucking New York, Buffalo anytime soon. I don't know why I would. But what I do know is just fucking cold this time of year around there. You know, that's enough for me to stay the fuck away. I don't care what it's like in the summer. Not going there. Fuck them. Can't play football worth shit. Can't win no Super Bowl. I don't give a fuck. Pissing me off. But defense always stepping up. They really, they might just be driving force. Just why we're gonna win this next Super Bowl. I don't like if I'm talking early, then fucking, sue me. But we win this next Super Bowl. It's probably just because of defense. It's gonna be ugly. We're gonna be limping our way to the end zone if we are playing offense. But defense is gonna be sitting there just giving us every chance that we need. So that's how Chiefs play. We just wait for somebody else to fuck up. That's how we get them.
Here's how they get them.
Yeah, that's how we get them. Caitlin Clark's going to be at the game. It's going to be a good time.
But yeah, don't really disagree with anything there. Except for Chiefs are going to three-peat, but whatever.
Shut up.
That takes us into our picks here. We got 2 games to pick. Let's start out with NFC Commanders at Eagles at Fox. On Fox at 2:30.
On Fox. We are Fox Sports.
Give me the Rams.
Oh shit.
Rams win this game.
They're gonna bust in there.
They're
Like,
gonna run it back.
no.
Nah, give me the Eagles. Daniels had an amazing run. Absolutely amazing run. But their rush defense is shit, and Saquon Barkley's amazing. That's all I got.
That's all I got.
Jordan,
I agree with
that's
you.
my only
I'll
reason.
probably bet on the Commanders just because I like betting on the underdog. But yeah, give me the Eagles. Probably just gonna be a repeat of 2 Super Bowls ago.
Yeah. But
no Jason Kelce this time.
Chiefs Bills.
Fuck the Bills. Give me the Chiefs, baby. You already know. We're gonna barely win. We're probably gonna win in overtime off a field goal.
Give me the Bills.
No.
Bills win in Chiefs fashion. With like 13 seconds left.
That'd be crazy.
It would be crazy, but I think that's how it's going to happen.
Nuh-uh.
Watch it.
No.
Watch it happen.
No. It was a scary week this week, especially if you're a Chiefs fan. That burp stink. My bad.
But it's gonna be a good game either way, no matter how.
Yeah, it's gonna be a good game. It's gonna be a classic one. Chiefs lose. Oh no, but let Josh Allen get a Super Bowl. You know what I mean? That boy needs it.
Oh, you heard it here. I'm clipping that. Josh Allen needs a Super Bowl over Kansas City.
If they win it.
Nah, that's a sports media, baby. I'm not putting that part in there.
If they
give Josh Allen the Super Bowl.
Give Josh Allen the Super Bowl.
But yeah, hope everybody enjoys the games this week. We're rolling up to the end here. Be on the lookout for our Pro Bowl episode. That is pending. Don't know if that one's going to happen or not because Pro Bowl's not even really a Pro Bowl anymore. Might just do like a quick little 10-minute segment about what's going on in Pro Bowl, who's going to win. That's really all we got. But appreciate everybody listening. Hope everybody stays safe, stays warm.
Mm-hmm.
Go Bills.
No. Chiefs game, baby.
But we'll catch you guys later.
I'm going to be crying during this national anthem, dude.